Now, a fun thing to do that is quite abstract with Abaca is to pleat it and use it as if it's origami. So here, you can use them for petals and things like that, but here is a big piece. So this one, obviously, I've just cut it. You know, you try and cut it as best as possible. Take off any of your excess bits. Now, you could edge all of this. You could start folding, sewing, doing all your edging, or a little trick is to actually paint on some nail varnish. So you could just put a little bit of that around the edges. If it's a massive piece, it might not work so well if you're working with it a lot, or if you're going to be doing lots of bows and moving it around a lot. But a small piece is quite fun. So this one here, can you see this? I've actually put some glitter on with gold sparkly bits in it, because isn't that more fun than just normal nail varnish? So we've actually got gold sparkly edges all over this. And then I've dotted a bit in the middle as well. So this one we can pleat up. Now you might wonder why I've got this bottle here of window cleaner, but this is my water bottle. So with Abaca, if you actually dampen it, then you can mould it and do things with it a little bit more, like you can with cinnamon. So we just put a bit of that on. It stops it breaking up so much, and then it becomes a little bit more pliable. So then we could just pleat this. In the middle. And then you could just wrap a bit of thread around the bottom there. You could have a circle of it, you can have an oblong of it. But to be quite abstract, you can actually do a piece which is you know, more square. So imagine if we had lots of those and we had some wire coming out of it, or you can have them on a headband. When you've actually got your hat, maybe you're getting something like this, and you can actually put it in as a trim. So by just wetting it, and then you can squish it together. It's quite fun. Here is one that I haven't painted yet. Here is a big one. So I'll just show you, I'll paint some of it on the edge. My gold sparkly nail varnish. And then literally painting it on the edge. I'm really covering the edges and make sure that these are going to stick. You can see there it's a little bit gluey, but once it's dried, all that disappears. So you just paint that all the way along if you want to. You can use clear, you can use any other colour if you want to, but I think clear with a bit of sparkle is just nice, it's a bit different. So then, again, we mould that one up. So I'm really excited to see what you do with these ideas, what things you want to create. Abaca is really good for trimmings. It's not so good if you want to block with it, because it's such a straight grain and it doesn't really have a bias. It's quite hard to actually get it over. You can't pull it on the bias as you would with cinnamon. So this is really fun, just to do lots of different things, to put it onto, say, a parasisal base or on a cinnamon base. See how that is moving there? It's quite fun. So I can actually just pleat that in the middle one way and pleat it the other way. Maybe you could have a pointy bit coming down over your face. I could put that. No, we'll leave that. Wriggle that up a bit. So because I sprayed it, it's a little bit more pliable, and then that could come over your face. I do this sort of thing with cinnamon as well, so you might have seen that. and you can do this with the Abaca. So that's quite fun. So you can make flowers with it, or leaves with it by doing that, or you can have a big bit and you can scrunch it up. And then we're going to go on to the next stage, which is pleating.